Hello and welcome to the episode of Tipsy Gossip. I am Ras Mixx and our host Marcy Diamond.
Hello.
And we have Kinshok. And we have a very special guest, Ivy Carlson, in the building tonight. She's joining us tonight. And she's an aspiring podcaster. She's also in the industry, as we should say. That's a good way to put it. Yes, no, maybe.
Awesome.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Really great.
Good.
Because tomorrow's Friday.
Tomorrow is Friday.
I'm excited about that.
Well, if you listen to us on SoundCloud, iTunes, or Spotify, it is Friday right now. Well, thank you for listening. Make sure you follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, repost it everywhere you can, share it with your friends. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and share it again, and give us a thumbs up and comment and let us know where you're watching and let us know if you're enjoying the show. How's everybody doing? Let's get it going. Get your energy up. How's everybody doing tonight? How's everybody week? How's everything?
Good. I got a new job, and I'm honestly, I don't know how this is going to work out. It's a job I've had before, 13 years ago, and it's in sales. It's outside sales. I have not worked since I've been in porn. I haven't worked like a real job. And I'm kind of scared they're going to find out who I am. And then I don't really know what I'm going to do. I guess just get fired if they do.
Is that legal, though? Can
No.
they fire you that? That's not legal, is it?
Mm-mm.
They can't
Really?
fire you.
No, it's illegal. You're protected by the First Amendment. They can't do it. They can't.
In every state or just
Everywhere. You're under the First Amendment. They cannot fire you at all.
damn.
We are protected.
So they're just all going to know about it is what could happen, and that'd be the worst that could happen.
Right. They might, unless you signed a contract saying some kind of clause.
Yeah.
But no, we're protected under the First Amendment.
Okay. I have to make sure I don't ever fuck up and do a really good job because they'd be looking for any reason. And then I didn't know this, but in your settings in TikTok, you can take it off so somebody can't find you by your contacts. Because I was worried. I was like, I'm going to have to give a fake phone number to my boss when I start, because if he has me in his phone, it's going to pop up. If he goes on TikTok, it's going to say someone that is in your contacts. I mean, it's not going to be really hard because my real first name is Marcy. So he's going to put the two and two together. Red hair, she works for me, name's Marcy. Shit, this is the girl. But because when you go into your settings and you go into security, that you can have it not look you up, not find you by mutual contacts, or I mean, you got a lot of settings in there. I never even realized.
A ton of settings. I was looking at it yesterday. I was like, geez, there's a lot of security on this damn site. I should say.
So I turned that off, but I hope that's good enough. I still have to turn off the one that says mutual. So to turn off that mutual friends could find you if you're friends with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
You have a bit of an echo going on over there, Marcy.
Yeah, why? Let me see. Is that better?
Talk again. That's weird. It's all good though. Not too much. So it's some. Okay. I have a video I want to show. I want y'all feedback on it. I'm just jumping off with this. Give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourself.
So I feel bad because I took up everyone's time on me going to work for an old company I was working for, and y'all should say how you are doing.
You can say, hey, it's your show. You can talk as much as you want. You can talk about anything. You can talk about their toenails for half an hour.
I'm not an asshole.
You got the same cup.
Hey, blue cup. Let me see that cup again.
Mine's kind of green.
It's kind of square at the bottom, right?
No, it's a different cup.
No, okay. Because I have one that's similar to that, but it's square at the bottom.
How was your week, Kinshok?
My boss was out of town. I had to help with a project. Come on Friday.
Miss Ivy, how was your week? Okay, I don't think you heard me. I said, how was your week?
My week. Well, we all know that my mom had heart surgery yesterday, and she's doing good. That's why I'm where I'm at. That's why I'm home. So yeah, she's doing good. She made me take her out to eat. Do the mom thing.
Where'd y'all go?
Huh?
Where'd y'all go out to eat?
I'm not going to say because they know, but it's my favorite place where my mom lives.
I have an idea. All right, so here goes this video. Give me your thoughts on it.
Do you ever accidentally use Medea's voice in conversation?
Never. No. Sometimes. Once. On occasion. Okay, during sex. Like hello. Sorry.
Is that your hello face?
That was hello. That was hello face. Hello, it's me. Mm-hmm. I was wondering if after all the years you liked me. Remix. Adele.
Do you think Medea would be honest taking a lie detector test?
No.
Do you ever accidentally use Medea's voice?
So, Tyler Perry admits to using the Medea voice during sex.
That's crazy. With is he married or what?
He's not married. So, the question is.
Right. I already know where you're going with this.
The question is. That's a lot of levels to that. Is he using the voice and wearing a wig? Is he using the voice and who's the person? Is it a how do I put it? Is it a pagan situation? Is he using the voice? Is it a situation where it's he's being Medea and taking, you know what I'm saying, with a fine young gentleman, and you know what I'm saying, using the voice of him? There's a lot of questions to that. I'm not trying to shame him or anything. I'm just wondering, like, yo, what situation will you have where you're using the Medea voice during sex?
That is crazy. I don't think that's acceptable.
It could be acceptable in the right situation, though.
Trying to figure out what situation that would be. If you're with a comedian in bed, maybe.
I don't care who you with. If he did that voice, I don't care if it's a man, a woman, a SpongeBob. If you do the voice, they're gonna laugh.
It's gonna throw off the whole mood.
If it's a fan of Medea, like I love Medea, if you do the voice.
Oh boy. What was the whole test about? Just if he's used the Medea voice, that's the only test thing it was about?
No, it was just an interview, I guess, and they had him live detector for some reason, but this is what came out of it.
Wild.
So, it's been alleged rumors that it's allegedly that he's been gay. Is he using that voice with another man, or is he wearing a wig and yes, sure, give it to me, sure, hello, just that type of situation.
Hello.
What is going on? Exactly, what is going on? What do y'all think? I don't want to get captured, even though it's not a real thing.
Things that make you go,
Let's talk about it. In what situation is that coming up?
All right, I'm emailing, chatting with live support for this app here because I have an echo and I'm trying to figure out why I have it. But other than that, I think for me, it would just end the whole deal. If that came up out of the blue, I wouldn't be able to understand that. I'd be like, no, this is really strange. But if it was something that I said I was a big fan, then I could imagine. So that's that on that.
I'm sure you have groupies who would like, want to get with him and hear that voice.
If you're experiencing echo, try closing out all other tabs and applications and have all guests do the same thing. It can also be helpful to wear headphones. I knew he was going to say that.
You don't have headphones on? Is that what it is?
Yeah, I knew it. I said
That's
this. Before I did this, I said, this has never happened to me before, and I never wear headphones either, because I didn't want him to say it was because that I don't have headphones on. Maybe I need to get some headphones.
Ivy, let's say you're with a man, you're getting comfortable, and he says, hello.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Are you going for it, or are you?
I'm running. I don't know about that. That's just not sexy.
I would laugh for at least 15 minutes.
It kills the
And then
mood.
I say, okay, don't do that again unless I ask you to. But then I might ask him to.
My thing is, if a woman did that, giving them a Medea voice, it depends on the situation. I mean, if she's throwing it back, hey, I'm not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna stop me. If she's throwing it back, hey, you make any voice you want. You could be Oscar the Grouch voice. Hey, it's not stopping. It's not stopping nothing going on. So
that's so funny. Your hair looks really good. It's getting longer.
Thank you, Marcy. I'm glad you said that my hair is getting longer.
I like it. How long has it been since you started this?
It's been about a month since I actually started really trying to twist it up. I'm trying to get it back to where it was, but it's going to take a couple years. So you gotta be patient with it.
Oh, you got a comment.
If any of you could date some of your favorite character, who would it be? And you want them to use their voice while being intimate.
Mickey Mouse.
A character with a wild. What character would it be?
Papa Smurf or Mickey Mouse?
Wow. What? Wait.
Always loved Papa Smurf.
You did have a distinct voice. Is it the
Gargamel had a really crazy voice. Remember his voice?
Yeah. So, why Mickey Mouse? So nothing ever said sexual about Mickey Mouse. But
he's so cute though, little Mickey Mouse.
Not the original version. He was kind of creepy, but
yeah, he had the long legs. He looked like a real weirdo.
Really long tail too, didn't he? Really long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of, they wanted to call him Mortimer Mouse first. He called him Mortimer, and then the wife said no. Of the creator said no, call him Mickey. So he changed it for her. Not to mention, there's boycott Disney everywhere right now going on.
What happened now?
Tell him, Kinshok.
Because of the don't say gay bill that passed down there, Disney they just sounded off, and they were like, no. And Disney is like one of Florida's main like tourist attractions, and it pulls in a lot of money for that state. So I don't know. It's Mickey Mouse against DeSantis, so.
Yep. I don't even understand what's the don't say gay bill about.
Yeah.
They are saying that they are not allowing the teaching of LGBTQ or trans issues from kindergarten to third grade. I'm like, who was teaching that anyway?
Yeah.
But they're not allowed to even mention anything along those lines in those grade range. And how did you know I would know that?
Just knew it. I could tell.
So, is it because they're trying to more content create more LGBTQ content for children? Is that what it is, or?
I think that's Disney's response.
Mhm.
Because people was upset about the movie Turning Red, and that movie was innocent. That movie was really innocent. I don't see anything wrong with that movie. People were upset about that.
What's it called?
Turning Red.
I never heard of it.
Me
It
neither.
just came out like a couple weeks ago. It was about a little girl who matured and she turns into a panda when she gets upset and has emotions.
Yeah, I've seen clips for it. I haven't seen the movie, but
I've seen it 3 or 4 times because I have a little one, so we watch it
Yeah.
nonstop. So like, it's funny as hell to me. So I thought it was one of the best ones out. So
What I'm wondering are they gonna stop doing the whole princess and prince thing? I mean, just because you have people that are LGBT doesn't mean that there aren't boys and girls still. There's still boys and girls.
touchy subject.
well,
It shouldn't be, but it is. But you know,
I think what's happening is people who are having a problem with this see equality now as oppression. You're trying to get rid of boys and girls by accepting everybody. No, we're not trying to get rid of anything. We just want to accept everybody.
As long as they
And
don't
so-
get rid of princess and princesses, we're good. Princes and princesses.
Well, I don't, me personally, everybody's like, oh, I want to be a princess. No, I want to rule. I want to be the queen. I want to rule the kingdom. I don't want to be no princess. I want to have the power. So when I was a kid, I was a very different
did you
child.
say you was a
but-
pillow queen or something like that?
It's a trip.
My
Never
person
stops.
would be
Oh, no,
Loki.
did I get that wrong?
Mm-mm.
So Ivy,
Yes.
why don't you tell us about what you do?
Well, I have a real job also.
Do they know?
I could tell you a situation that they found out, and I started getting sexually harassed, and they did nothing about it. They would not protect me.
That's
They would
not
not
good.
protect. No, not at all. And it's a big worldwide company.
And they
Huge.
think just because you do this that you want to have sex all the time and
Yeah.
for everyone.
Well, you know that. You're in the industry.
Yep.
Everybody thinks you want to have sex all the time.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
But
You mean
yeah.
that's not true.
Nope.
Huh?
You mean you don't? Damn it, you just throwing out a fantasy.
Oh, my hair's a mess. Yeah, so right now I'm going into some other fields. I don't know if anybody told you that I was approached by a TV producer to start a talk show, and we're still doing the details, but like a talk show, and then producers can come on, and then everybody can meet more people in the industry instead of talk or watch this and then contact. You know what I'm saying? Making it more. So someone has approached me about that. I was like kind of shocked, but I was approached, so that's in talks right now. It's not for sure thing, but it's in talks right now. So I'm kind of excited about that.
Good.
Yeah, and but otherwise I normally have a real job, and then I just do it part-time.
Wow, good.
Yeah, then I normally just do it part-time, but that's that. When I first got into it, I was like, "Ooh, I could do this full-time," but I can't do it full-time.
They don't realize those are movies. That it's not real. This isn't a reality show where they're following you day and night. This is something that they, pulled up on their computer and paid for, and it's a movie. How do they not realize that's not who you are? That you are an actress.
People live in
That you're
fantasy
playing a part.
worlds.
Look, I play World of Warcraft. 8 to 10 hours a day. I know what living in La La Land is like, but I also know I'm not a blood elf at the end of the day.
Like you told me earlier. I say it
I
all the
only
time.
dress like one on the weekends. Now stop it. But that's just rude.
Yeah.
My first movie I made, it was they said I was a music teacher. I was the girls music teacher. So they were like, "You really were a music teacher? Really? Where did you teach at?" And I was like, "Wow, you're special." You know what I mean? Like,
Yep.
do I really look like a music teacher?
Kills me how they think that that's real. And
So
that
what you-
they also believe when girls ride around in a car and go pick up a guy to have sex, they believe that it's really a random dude. It's not. He's been tested.
Mm-hmm.
Stop,
He's done
stop,
all
stop.
the good stuff he's
You're
supposed to do. He's just dropped
Mhm.
off somewhere and they go pick him up like he's some random.
You're ruining the fantasy. Those guys actually pick up girls in that van.
I just did ruin it.
They actually pick
Keep
up that girl in
talking,
the van.
ruin it more so that they, realize that you're actual people who need and deserve respect and will stop acting like clowns.
They actually find that girl on the side of the road and they give her a ride in the back of the van and they offer her money and she doesn't.
Exactly.
It's real.
They do.
She's not tested at all. They just bang her.
Yeah.
They do. No testing, no nothing. How nasty is that? And then they're mad because they're like, "You give out diseases. I don't. I don't."
It's so funny.
Do you need to see my panel?
So the movie when you was a music teacher, what was the line to get it going? Like, let me help you with your flute, or what was it band camp or was it just?
Well, if you see the first movie, it says that I was her music teacher, and I, for a few years in college, and then I convinced her to have sex with me. That's what my first movie, if you look at my movies, that was my first movie. So right away, people were like, "Oh my God, you're a music teacher? Really?" Like they're going on. And I'm like, really?
Are you allowed to say who you've worked for or no? Because we had a guest on that wouldn't say.
Oh, I'll tell you who I work for. I've worked with Tadpole. Private Society is my number one. I love them. I love Dave. And then there was one more that I worked for. His name is Sebastian. But that's the only ones I've worked for. But Private Society is safe. I know him. I know the people that he brings in. I know I'm safe. Where I've heard stories and
Yeah.
it makes me a little nervous. So
Yeah, I'm happy that you found a group of people that work for you, because that's why people always wonder, why have I worked with Kiefer since 2007? Because he's not big time. He's just a private collector, basically. He films girls. He's working on a website, but I always keep working with him, and then I bring other girls to work with him and film and have him film everything, just because I know that he's safe, never tried anything, never
nope,
in any kind of way.
No, Dave's never tried anything. He's always made you feel comfortable. If you've ever felt uncomfortable, he will make you feel comfortable. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He does have member parties, but they all have to be tested. I don't know if you know anything about that.
Yeah, that's cool.
He has VIP members. That was my last movie. There was 30 guys there. It was me and another girl, and then another girl helped out because that was rough.
Yeah, I bet. That's hard.
That was rough. It's normally 2 hours. That one was 3.5 hours. That was rough. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a guy from Vegas tell me that I could come there once a month and do parties for just 2 hours. And I was like, I don't know about that with all these people. And I thought, would I be expected to do them? Maybe I'm being naive.
Right. No, you would be expected. Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. But see, at Private Society, everybody's like it's a lot of the same guys. So like when he has member parties, a lot of them are the same guys. So they already know each other. You know what I mean? So they kind of pick up where they left off, and I'm not gonna say too much because I don't want them to somehow see this, but whatever. But I will say I've never ever worked with a bunch of men who are just casual guys that are absolutely amazing.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were super nice. They were considerate. They weren't mean. They didn't, do something like grab your hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That type of stuff.
Yep.
You know what I'm talking
Yep.
about. They were absolutely amazing. Amazing.
That's good, because you do hear stories about people, like there's a group, I'm sure you guys don't know who I'm talking about, that they, let me think of their name first, because there's one that's just about the throat. Yeah. The name, it does imply that it's just about sucking dick. And they are as rough as can be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I seen like a part of one of those videos once. I was like, yo, this is too much.
That, to me, is some kind of porn I don't want to have anything to do with.
Nope.
I don't want
Nope.
that.
No.
And they pay $5,000 to the girl.
That's not enough.
Well, they have to. By the time she's done, I'm sure she can't speak if they're that rough.
Yep.
I mean, her throat's got to be sore for
Stepping on their head. There was one where the girl had her head on the what do you call that little seat at the end of a chair?
Yeah, the little thing.
And he was stepping on her head and laughing, and she was almost crying. And they want that. They want you to be gagging, crying, all that shit. That's.
They want you to be gagging in the ghetto. So,
Yep.
That's horrible. You couldn't pay me enough for that. You could not pay me enough for that. Never. Mm-mm. No.
Yep.
No.
You got that right, Ross.
And yes, I have to tell you that one of her guys she wants to work with is Shane Diesel, so you have that in common.
No shit. Cool. That's cool. I was supposed to work with him twice, and both times it fell apart. I was really mad about it.
Like Jovan. Have you seen Jovan?
Yeah, we kind of got into a thing. I feel bad because this is so old. All I did was I liked a photo of Sarah J. And he goes, wow, that photo is 16 weeks old. And I said, I'm sorry, I just did a video with her. So I typed in her name because I posted a picture with her and I put hashtag Sarah J. So I clicked Sarah J's name just to see what else was out there. And I look at all these pictures on Instagram and I see a picture of him and her. So I'm liking all her little ones that I see. And he gets mad and says, that's 16 weeks old. And I'm like, so does it mean I can't like it? And then after that, he blocked me. And I was like, weird. Okay.
Wow.
That was ages ago. That was like 2015. But still, I just couldn't understand why it mattered that I liked a photo from 16 weeks prior.
Well, I love Sarah J. That's my girl right there. Love her.
Super cool. Super nice.
I bet. Mm-hmm.
It was fun working with her. I did work with her. And she does make you feel comfortable. She knows a lot about what she's doing.
I believe it.
I can tell in the video she knows what she's doing.
She knows about production. She knows about, like, she's the queen of that. So.
Yeah, she's awesome. Yep.
Wow. So you have anything coming up that you're going to do? Or are you just taking it day by day so far? Or
just taking it day by day. I just did one, like I said, which was beginning of March. And
cool.
That was the rough one. That was the one that was like,
oh, shit.
I'm tired. And I'm usually not tired. I usually wore everybody else out. But I was like, I need to rest. I need to lay down.
Did they put it out yet?
Yeah, it's out.
No shit. You got to tell me what website. I want to see the trailer.
Okay. Yeah. Well, you could go on to like X Hamster or X Videos, and then for search, type in Private Society, and then scroll down, and you'll see like me with John Long, Randy the Trucker.
Really? Never heard of him. I did one with John Long though. But
did you?
Yeah. I never heard of Randy the Trucker. I gotta look that one up.
Mm-hmm. And then, huh?
Oh, that's easy to say now.
But I would like to meet Jovan and, hopefully everything will work out fine.
I haven't met him yet. Well, I did talk to him once, and he was like, "Yeah, maybe Private Society will, hook us up." And he got with Jessica, who I made the latest movie with. I don't know if you know Jessica, but Jessica, and I was like, "You got him?" I was like, "I'm jealous." So yeah, but she says he's really nice. He's
Wow.
really nice. Yeah.
Private Society. I don't know why I haven't heard of that either. I need to get more up on my shit because
they're huge. I can introduce you to Dave. He's
do
super
that. That'd
cool.
be great. And I'll introduce you to people I know. So
Okay, yeah.
Look at that networking. Look at that
cross
networking.
promote.
Networking, baby, networking.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, Dave's really nice. He I shouldn't be saying this, people will see, but oh well. Private Society, he had different houses, different location. Now he's got a huge mansion.
Wow.
It has 14 bedrooms. It has a bowling alley in the basement, a pool outside, a pool inside. So all the recent film that you see is all in that house.
So he's not doing too bad.
At all.
That's great. And it's in Florida?
No.
Where's it at?
Iowa.
No kidding. That's
Not
nice.
Mm-hmm.
So to get Marcy to come to Iowa.
I would love to go there.
I freaked out when I found out, I was like, Iowa, for being a bunch of Republicans, is like a porn state.
No kidding.
Huge. I was shocked.
Wow. What name do you go by? Just Ivy, that's it?
Or Miss Carlson.
Okay. And how long have you been in it?
4 years, 5 years.
Oh, cool. What got you in it?
My ex is an ex-star.
Cool.
Yeah. And then we broke up and Dave was like, "Don't tell him. Come with me." So, but then he was cool. We're cool now, but
That's cool.
at first it wasn't. Yeah. Yep. Did you even know some of that? I don't know if I ever told you some of that. Did you know
You
some
never
of
told me
that?
the full. I didn't, want to dig into the history of it, but
Oh,
you
yeah.
told me some of it, most of it.
Yeah. Mhm. And then I did one with Heidi. Do you remember Heidi? Did you ever get to see Heidi?
Me or Marcy?
Heidi was big for a long time, but then
Heidi.
she just went by Heidi.
Oh, really? I
Mhm.
gotta look her up. I did know a girl named Heidi, but she used her last name. She worked for Bang Bros a lot.
Yeah. No. No.
Because when I was at Bang Bros one day, I met her there.
Yeah, the only way she said it to me if she had I'm not gonna say much, certain characteristics I look for in the star. So I don't know how to segue into this story, but let's just jump into it because we gotta talk about this. Louisiana teacher admits to feeding students sperm-laced cupcakes, report says.
What did you think when I sent you that? I didn't send you that. I sent you about the story.
I had heard about it. I didn't look more into it because it blows my mind. Like, why would you do this? And I read.
And then admit to it, because nobody wouldn't have known. You had to admit to that.
But
somebody would have known those cupcakes was tasting all kinds of off.
no, the kids didn't know. If you could
Especially if,
ingredient.
come on, they were probably sour. They were probably sour. He probably didn't know that he needed to drink some juice.
Eat the pineapple for a week, then make the cupcakes.
Just saying.
Talk about that's some sick ass people right there.
Yeah. Did they say why they did it? I didn't read all of it.
They don't say why they did it. They just admitted that they did it. Like,
they had nothing to do on a Tuesday afternoon, and they decided to be disgusting people. That's why they did it.
They said they're facing 40 years. They should get every bit of those 40 years for that. I mean,
they got 40 years just for the cupcakes?
No, they're facing. That's what they're looking at getting, 40 years.
Oh, okay.
If you give my kid a donate with nut in it, yeah, you better hope you stay in jail. Cause I'm be waiting for you to get out. You better get in jail before I find you. I'm gonna keep tabs on you when you in there. I might put some money in some books and have you touched in there, and I'm definitely gonna see you when you get out. So
Yep.
That's horrible. Mm.
I will hold that anger for a good 30 to 40 years just to get you. I'm sorry, that's just the way I am.
Wow, private society is wild. It says private society member party. Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
Now you go ahead.
I want to
Damn.
know how that happened. Was like, here, I feel like relieving myself or whatever. Can you, I don't know, catch it and make some cupcakes? Or was she making cupcakes and said, hey, I need a special ingredient for the students? Or how did that scenario happen?
They just sick people. I mean, I don't.
But who asked who? How?
She said it was him, his idea, and she went along with it. She's blaming him for it, but
what man do you know says, hey, go in the kitchen and whip up a batch of cupcakes? I got a special ingredient for you. That did not happen.
Ugh.
However it happened, yes, they deserve whatever.
Yeah, they do.
They deserve the maximum amount of time they can get, and they should not be isolated. They should not get, to be segregated off from it. Put them right there in Gen Pop so everybody knows what they did.
Yeah.
Who they did it to. And they get what they get.
Yeah.
I am putting money on somebody's books because that's my kid. Somebody's going to get an extra ramen that month to get them. I mean, somebody in their facing life is like, hey, I'll take $50 on my books and, you know what I'm saying, stomp them out. Hell yeah. Pay that easily. I'll give you $100. I'll pay you double. Break a leg. Shit.
But you have to make sure you do that quietly, because the children that they did this to, I highly doubt understand what was done to them. So if the parents make a huge deal out of it, it's going to traumatize the child further. All they know is, don't eat cupcakes from Miss So-and-so no more. They don't understand why. So that's a line you got to walk to make sure you don't traumatize the child more, because if the child sees you overreacting, they're just going to react to that, and they're not going to fully understand why they're reacting to that.
Yeah.
But once they get older and hear the story later on and realize what really happened, that's going to make it even worse. I mean, already you told me now that I find out when I'm an adult that some teacher gave me cupcakes for nothing and you hear it from me.
I have a question now, though. So now, when people have bake sales, are they going to allow cupcakes? Just saying.
Be a sore subject in that town.
Do they even allow bake sales anymore, though?
True.
I mean,
listen, after what I've seen on, social media, how people cook food and everything, I will no longer participate in any potlucks because motherfuckers are nasty. Just the cooking videos you see where people got their cats on the table right next to them as they cooking, and people who just nasty. I mean, the stuff you see is like, nah, never
putting
again.
their hands in food when they don't have to. And
I seen a lady peeling her potatoes on the sidewalk, like rubbing against the sidewalk to get the skins off. I'm like, yo, never again. There's no reason for that ever in life.
So, did I tell you about my shoot?
Yes.
I'm not going to say a whole lot because it would probably piss the person off that owns the company if I said all that. But I got stung on set by a bee, which pissed me off because I was outside. I got sand all over me. And I was like, not in the greatest mood, but I pulled it out. I did a great job, I think. That's all the part. It's funny when people call it, it's not acting. Oh my God, because I have my TikTok where I talk about things in the industry. And I said that it's acting. And this guy was like, oh, okay, it's acting, LOL. And I said, yeah, it's acting. You want me to tell you how I know it's acting and how you can tell it's acting? I said, do you ever scroll and you're looking for something good on the internet to to do something too, and you're having to go to video because they all suck, and you can't find the right video to nut to. I said part of the reason why is because it's so terrible. The acting isn't any good. The people aren't. There's no chemistry, so that's when acting comes into play because you're not going to have chemistry with every single person you do a scene with.
Right.
So I told them it is acting because you have to act like it's the greatest thing in the world. They're the hottest thing in the world. You're so attracted to them. Blah blah blah.
Exactly. You are right. I've been asked, like, it doesn't look like you're acting in there.
Right?
That means you're doing it right.
Amen.
Yep.
Yes.
So they started the camera back up. I got sand all over me. I got a bee had just stung me, and boom, start the camera back up, and I just gotta act like I'm just having the time of my life, and nothing happened. It was
good for you.
It was
good
quite
for
a day.
you.
Yeah, but it's gonna be for Plumper Pass, so that will come out. He said the 17th.
If you go to the Twitter, you will see a photo shoot of the.
Yeah. And then I did Pogged too. I just did Pogged. Again, I love that website. That's like the best website ever. Them and Plumper Pass. I love them.
And they love you.
You're so cool.
And I love you too, Marcy, but I swear my timeline for Kinshok's Twitter is a whole new animal now.
Oh no, I've ruined it. I felt really bad.
I didn't say you ruined it. I just said it's a whole new animal because it's not just you. I'm not sure who or what they think I am.
You got all these people getting dick on your timeline.
No, it's women.
Really?
Yeah.
Women.
Well, if you're active on your Twitter, it goes by who you follow. The fact that you follow this podcast, Marcy, and a couple others, that's all you're going to see. So
okay, well maybe that's
Twitter
where it's coming from.
Use your Twitter. You can adjust your timeline to see what you want to see.
Well, I'm just waiting for the time of my class, Professor Ras, so I know how to use Twitter.
I didn't know you could adjust it to see what you want.
I mean, if you follow people who you follow your interests, that's what they go by.
Yeah.
So I follow, real people who just like to crack jokes all day. So that's what I see is jokes and fun stuff all day.
No sex at all.
I didn't say that.
Don't diss his Twitter like that.
Don't diss it.
I do have that on there also, but and sometimes I have to be careful when I'm in public opening my Twitter because I be scrolling.
Yeah, you can't open Twitter in public.
Joke. Oh, okay, close that.
I open my Twitter in public. I've gotten a couple looks like, what is she looking at?
What the heck?
What is she looking at? I don't give a shit.
Well, I've made that look at my own Twitter, opening it in my own house, and I was like, wait a minute, what, huh? Why am I getting this? But now I understand kind of, what's going on because of who I follow, Mr. Ras and Miss Marcy. So I get it now. But because I thought people just randomly finding me, and I was like,
what is this, man?
What did I do?
Because Tuesdays and Wednesdays are the big days. Because you get Wagon Wednesday is a big day on Twitter.
What's that?
Wagon Wednesday?
Yeah.
That's when everybody shows off the booties on Wednesday. It's off the wagon.
Oh hell! Never knew that.
I retweeted some of your stuff on the podcast Twitter. Wagon Wednesday for Marcy, that type of thing.
Jeez, I can't believe I never saw that. I need to go look for that and put something up now on Wednesdays.
Yeah, I thought you'd be all over that,
Gosh.
Everybody has different stuff. They have Milf Monday, Kitty Tuesday, Wagon Wednesday, Thick Thursday. What's Friday?
Everybody has their own little thing. Yeah.
Kanye West reportedly bought a $275,000 Hermes Birkin bag for girlfriend Chaney Jones.
Ooh, wait. Hold on, wait a minute. You look that up.
I'd rather have some property or
Exactly.
a house.
I was just gonna say that. Buy me a house
My God.
or some rental property or something.
Exactly.
You're gonna buy me a purse that I'm gonna stick some greasy chicken wings in sometime
Yep.
in my life.
Yep.
No.
You give me a purse?
Yep. Take it
Well,
out.
I don't carry a purse. I carry a wallet, but I have stuck
too.
greasy chicken
What's
wings
the
into a
weirdest
purse
thing?
before.
I don't carry I have my purse at home with my makeup in it, and then I carry my wallet everywhere I go. Everywhere. I don't take a purse with me.
Why would you spend that much on a purse? There's no reason. I know he has it. He has billions, but damn, that's a lot of money for a purse.
God.
Maybe I'm just broke. You know what I'm saying?
God, I guess if you're a billionaire, that's a drop in the bucket. He's gotta. Maybe he can write this shit off, so he needs stuff he can write off.
That's what I was thinking.
Is she keeping it or is she going behind his back and selling it? If she has any sense, she's selling that.
I would sell it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would sell it.
She probably took it out once, showed it off, and sold it. I mean, she could probably sell it for $200,000. I mean, you gotta take some of it off. That's still a come up.
I guess when you break up with him or when they break up, you're right. She could just sell it for whatever. Quick sale, $250, $240, $200, $230, whatever, and get some
I'm trying to
profit.
picture this purse.
I think it's black. She has it at the basketball game they were at.
Oh, okay. So this is the picture. Okay, hold on.
Yeah. So silly.
I want to know the
That
people
doesn't
that
make
put
sense.
out this bag. How did they have the audacity to actually put that price tag on that purse?
That is true.
Because you know people buy it.
But
don't put out
why?
something that you know
It
somebody gonna buy
doesn't
it.
talk, it doesn't walk, it doesn't do anything. I have to carry it around. No, not for $275,000. You need to do something for that kind of money.
Really?
Well, I'm sure she did
Facts.
something for that money. So you're losing Marcy.
Wow.
I'm looking it up. I gotta see what this purse looks like.
What did I do? Somehow I stopped the
There you go.
camera.
So
You're back.
there it is.
My goodness.
It ain't that cute either.
Mm-mm. I don't like Birkin bags. Never have.
Me either. Me either.
I don't get
Are
that.
they hand sewn?
No, I don't know what the fuck they are. It must be for that.
I mean, are there like 3 on Earth? I mean, what is it? Yo,
I would hope that they are custom ordered, that they're made individually as they're ordered.
And what's funny is every single year they all look the same.
you can sell it back for 75%. So
Oh, jeez.
you can put on layaway if you have $6,000. So you know what I'm saying. You could put payments on it.
Okay, if you're putting a $275,000 bag on layaway, you need to walk out the store, turn around, and reevaluate your life. That's just stupid.
I'd like to put this on layaway.
They're gonna go what? Excuse me.
Like she said, like I'm gonna put this on layaway. Right, that's exactly what they say. You're gonna what? Yeah.
When we went to the Mall of America,
I got a $3,000 bag. Yeah. Go ahead.
and we walked into, I don't know, Coach, one of those high-end bag stores. They didn't even walk over and ask us what we wanted. They're like, they're not buying anything. They're
Yep.
just here to see what we do. And so I asked how much a little teeny tiny bag, I swear it was like that one. And she's like, oh, that's $850. And I was like, oh, you can take a flying leap. And we walked out of the store. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. No.
Louis Vuitton's the same way. If you go in there and they can tell you're not going to spend any money, they ain't going to talk to you, look at you, nothing.
I mean, don't waste my time. you know
They're going to do that to the wrong person, because I could have bought that bag if I wanted it.
I got ignored. I walked in there. They don't know if I'm going to spend money or not, and I got ignored completely. It was with my mom. Totally got ignored. They said hello. That was it. I was looking at shoes, looking at dresses. They did not come over. I don't know how they didn't know. I don't know because we were just looking. I don't know if there's a look that you have if you're gonna buy something. I don't know.
They do that at the outlet mall in Rosemont, the big outlet mall. They do that same exact thing. They will ignore you. Walk in there and they'll look at you like, "What are
Yep.
you doing here?" You know what I mean? They give
Yep.
you that look and they're like, "I have the money I can spend in here, but cool, bye."
I bought a
I'll take it elsewhere.
$3,000 handbag last year. I bought it online because I just don't like how they treat you in the stores. They're very dismissive. Gucci too.
Well, we just had a discussion with Jim Jones going through the same thing where they was ignoring him when he walked in the store. So
That's right.
That's the way they do customer service, I guess.
Yep. And I'll never forget, I called a Louis Vuitton store one day. This is when eBay was just popping. It was like year 2000. And I said that I got a bag online and I would like to know if I could have it authenticated. And she's like, "Excuse me, what is eBay?" And she was just so rude and laughing and saying, "Ma'am, the only way we can authenticate anything for you is you buy it from the store," and hung up on me. And I was like, holy cow. If you type in anything about Louis Vuitton reviews and all that stuff, store reviews, the way that everybody gets treated is absolutely terrible.
Horrible.
Because they know people going to buy it no matter what because it's a status symbol that I don't see how it still goes in 2022. People still fall for the bullshit, but they still do. You know, you got Kanye buying this expensive purse that she's probably going to sell for 75%.
Yep. They won't authenticate anything for you either. They won't do it.
Well,
they say we don't get into the business of doing that. So buy it here or else, or they'll tell you it's just fake just to make you feel bad. They did that to me before.
Well, that makes me feel very, very bad because my most prized possession is a suit I bought from JCPenney and had custom tailored for my son's wedding. So,
that's cute.
And I think the whole thing was $300 with the tailoring. I was like,
that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, yeah, but I mean, that's my status symbol,
right?
The fact that I bought a suit for my son's wedding,
you wouldn't believe
I cared.
What I went through after I got that $3,000 handbag is the dumbest purchase I've ever made. I'm not doing it again because I just keep looking at it. And I was thinking the other day, I need to sell this. I dropped base makeup all in the bottom of it. I even have a protector, and somehow it got beyond the protector. The base makeup and the top came undone, screwed.
Oh, yeah.
Base all over it. And I was thinking I probably could still get $2,000 for it, but I'm never again, not because I dropped the base, but I'm never again going to get something like that. I bought 2 pieces of property instead from Lehigh Acres, Florida, which you can buy property there for like $3,000-$4,000 a 0.25 acres. And that's what I'm doing now. It's worth like $7,000. But I thought that's what I'm going to invest my money in from now on. I'm not gonna buy a fucking stupid ass handbag. I love them. I love Louis Vuitton, but it doesn't get you anything. It doesn't do anything for you.
No.
But if it makes you happy.
Yeah, but you know what? A fake one would have done the same thing for me.
Well, I mean, if you buy one,
are you still talking about handbags or are you talking about something else?
No, I'll show it to you. Hold on. I'm going to go get it. It's not that big of a deal.
But if you buy one handbag, to say I have a Louis Vuitton or I have a Gucci or I have a Prada, if you buy one and to say, this is my little vice and I want it, that's fine. But I mean, there are people that have like, 10, 20 of these bags that they buy a new one every time a line comes out. Yeah. Why? You're not using them all. See, what do you got? One earring in each one?
Right?
That's cute. That's cute.
The big LV. I liked it. And it's got the dark color on one side and the light on the other. That was $3,000. Never again. It has not.
You could at least pack a lunch in that.
I know. It hasn't done anything magical for me. I don't even take it anywhere because I take my wallet only. So it's not even worth it. It just holds my makeup. Then I take it, put my makeup on, or I go to the airport with it. If I go somewhere or I go to a shoot, then I'll take it. But talk about stupid purchases.
That's not
A
a stupid
handbag.
purchase. You bought one.
We got a
Yeah.
hello party people from Dwayne.
I have an $800 Louis in my closet too that I don't use. That it was a dumb purchase. And it's funny because I absolutely love that company. I'm like obsessed with their bags, but maybe I should start getting fake ones.
And nothing wrong with, well, that's what a lot of celebrities do now. They don't buy the real chains and jewelry. They buy fake stuff because people just assume it's real because they got money. So a lot of people jewelry is really fake. So
I never knew that.
yeah.
A lot of what they wear in public is, some of them do have like nice pieces, but they keep them like in safety deposit box and things like that. And sometimes they have replicas of them made that are fake, so they can wear those in public. So if they get stolen or something like that, they're not losing their actual jewelry.
Dwayne says I have 2 Gucci backpacks that I don't carry.
See, Dwayne?
He seemed like the type that had 2 Gucci backpacks he never wears out anywhere. Like just in his closet. He seemed like the type of guy when he was younger, he'd have like 10 starter jackets, you know what I'm saying? Won't let his little brother wear them or touch them or anything. So he seemed like that type of guy. Nothing personal.
Not touching that.
No, nothing personal. Just seemed like that type of guy.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk about the Will Smith situation?
Yes.
We have a little bit of time left. So I will show the video, but it'll get it shut down.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Everybody's seen it about a gazillion times.
Yeah.
But the new video, what do you think about Jada laughing?
Was she laughing at the joke or was she?
When he slapped him, and then as soon as Chris Rock says, "Oh shit," something like that, I just got slapped the shit. He slapped the shit out of me. She's like this, laughing in the chair. I think I don't really think, to be honest, I think it was just a nervous reaction that she did that. I don't really think that it's like she's this evil person or anything.
And I totally disagree.
Really?
Me too.
I think when he told that joke, Will Smith was laughing. Did you see her face? Will Smith looked over, saw her face. And that's why, and I think this was like some kind of unwritten code that they have, like after her entanglement or whatever that was about, that he's on this like short leash or whatever, that she gave him a look and he went up and slapped Chris Rock. And that's why she was laughing, because she got him totally on that little short leash. Yep. I think that is some kind of sick dynamic they got going on in their marriage.
I never thought of it like that.
She's like, that's my man, slap that man. He was talking shit for years. Slap them off. But he had it coming. So that's what I think.
Wow.
They was open marriage, so it's not like she got on a short leash. He's doing his thing too. People don't talk about that. He's doing his thing out there. So it was alleged that he was with what's the girl who played Harley Quinn? The woman, I should say, Suicide Squad. Harley.
Her last name's Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
It was alleged that from the movie they did together, if you ever watch that movie, they have super great chemistry in that movie. And allegedly they had a little something more, going on behind the scenes.
I never knew that.
Yeah, I guess.
It's all talked out though. Everybody talks about it every day, all over the place. Now I'm tired of hearing about it.
Me too, but that seemed like a total control move. That seemed like a total dominant move on her part. And he played the role like he was supposed to.
Once the queen gave that look.
Exactly.
Well, I think because
he, like that.
I think because he know if I don't do something, I'm gonna hear about this forever. Like it's gonna be a rough night.
They said they were holding hands the whole rest of the night together.
I'm pretty sure they pounded it out and she took it like a champ, boy.
Yep. Look what I did for you, Jada.
Hell yeah.
Now what are you gonna do for me?
Right.
She probably gave him that two-handed go that night, boy.
I heard they were gonna try to take the Oscar away, and then they decided against that idea. And then they said they're gonna meet in April in 2 weeks to discuss what punishment he's going to get. Probably like a slap on the wrist, and then that's it.
Nothing's going to happen because it was really nothing. It was just a good slap. You know, people get slapped every once in a while, you know. Keep things in line.
But I do have to bring this up. Sorry, go ahead, Marcy.
No, you can knock somebody out with that. That's all I was going to say.
But okay, go ahead.
Fox News had a very interesting take on it. Their commentary was, well, it's the first time mainstream media has shown black on black crime. I almost jumped through my computer screen to grab that man by his neck and choke the life out of him.
Who was it, Tucker?
No, it wasn't Tucker. It's the other he's a little dark-haired, Weasley looking guy. He's on
Jesse Waters.
There you go. That's the one.
That's
I was livid. I was livid. I was like, did you just say that out loud and on TV?
Wow. If you watch it, make sure you give the video a thumbs up, share it, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, I you know, Fox News is gonna try to twist it to something that it shouldn't. Yeah, that's why it needs to be done with, and nothing's gonna happen to him. He slapped somebody. Move on.
Yep. Well, thank you for joining us, Ivy.
Thank you for having me.
Fun. Yeah, you gotta let's after the show exchange info.
Okay, sounds good.
So don't hang up when we say goodbye.
I will.
So with that being said, Marcy Diamond, you find her on Twitter at Marcy Diamond 2. Why is it number 2? Because it's her second Twitter. They banned the first one. You find her website at www.paul.life. I am Ras Mixx at Ras_Mixx on all social medias, and look for me on YouTube at Ras Mixx. Subscribe. And she is Kinshok. You can find her on Twitter at Kinshok29. Follow her, add her, so she can have something else to look at besides women and big booties. She wants to look at some dicks and stuff like that. Ivy, let them know where to find you. Give out your Twitter. Or do you need me to give it out for you? Because you got it.
Yes, please. Please add it out for me. Thank you.
Hold on, let me create the banner real quick. Talk about yourself.
Well, a banner. Oh, you're gonna make a banner. I see what you're saying.
You can find her at Mrs. Ivy Carlson 1. That's Mrs. Ivy Carlson.
Wait, that was really quick. You must type for a living.
I do.
I thought so.
Make sure you add her on Twitter. She has some good stuff on her Twitter page.
I'm gonna go there now, and I'm gonna follow you.
Oh, okay, here we go. And also,
mine is just an average. Mine's just average. I'm sorry, honey. Mine's just average.
Average? So you're saying it has no good stuff on it?
No, it does. But I also put my real life in there too. Like I traveled the road, so I put like pretty pictures from traveling the road. Sorry.
Well, that's fine.
There you go, honey.
About that. I was just thinking the other day. I'm so sick of seeing nothing but sex on my timeline.
Said no man ever.
Oh, I get sick of it though. I just get tired of it because it's like, can't I see something else? So
check out my Twitter. I have plenty of jokes.
Yeah, I love your plants. I love looking at that shit on TikTok.
On TikTok, I need to do more. I need more plants, so we gotta.
Where are you?
I'm giving you some.
Oh, she's gonna give you some. That's so
What'd you say, Marcy?
That's a dangerous statement on this channel.
Oh, I didn't realize what I said. Dang. Where do you have your plants at? Are they like on a back porch or are they in a house?
They're in the house. This is my my window.
That's cool. That's nice and refreshing every day.
And I got the diffuser blowing relaxing oils in the air, and it's very calm and relaxing in here.
That's sweet. Well, this was a fun show.
Yes, it was.
Thank you, guys.
Any last? Okay. If you're watching, make sure you subscribe. All that good stuff. Keep sharing. Keep showing us all the love. We love y'all back. Anything else before we want to shut it down? All right. We'll see you guys next week. Thank you all again.